And we'll get you about in about three, two, and go.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the special edition. It's our Hump Day episode. And I'm your host, Amanda, here on JLJ Media. And I'm here with my lovely co host, who you cannot see, Miss Candice Mack.
Hey guys, I'm like
There
John
she is.
Cena. You can see me. Okay, so I wanted to do this because nobody has seen me since really the bold after show, right? So I did something. I
What'd you
I
do?
kind of I did this.
Oh, I love it. You know, I love colors.
Yes, y'all, I'm a
I
stripper.
love it. Yay. I love it.
Yes, folks, I'm now a stripper at Fairmont Crest. Thank you. I gotta look. I gotta earn my pennies too. Come on now.
I love it.
Thank you.
It looks pretty.
Something. I feel like Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Up when you walk, pretty. And
Right?
yes, I have been doing that lately. Hey guys, happy hump day. All right.
Okay. Do you want me to tell them how? All right. I'm not proud
Yeah,
of this.
you know.
So it's alleged, okay? Allegedly. Kind of stalked slash seduced, allegedly, this guy. And, guess where he works, Candace?
Where you
Hmm.
work at?
He works at the country club. So that's how
Told
I
you.
got us in. That's how I got us in tonight.
Um, I'm glad
It's
that you can go
alleged.
in there. I'm glad that you can go into the country club because unfortunately, due to our letter, from the lovely people in the community, I can't come through the gates. So, hence
You
why
can now.
I
You got a
no, no,
disguise.
no, 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 no. That's okay because you know why? The escort service pays very well. Thank you.
Well, we know how someone got in.
I mean, look, Jessica Rabbit ain't the only redhead in town.
I know you better make some money, girl.
I mean, hence why I got the T-shirt, Kitty Pie. Yes, folks, it is prime time. We're going all crazy tonight. Happy Wednesday, you guys. We're halfway through the week. I know it feels like it's been a longer week than normal, but it is what it is. Um, Here's the deal. So we're gonna talk about some things that's already happened. We're not gonna go
Okay.
into full recap mode because we want to save that for Sunday. Sunday,
Okay.
Sunday, Sunday. It's the JLJ Media Soap Block, Beyond the Gates, Young, Bold, General Hospital, and then go over to Tony Moore and the wonderful crew at the Dish and Days family on their YouTube channel, where they better have a show because we're getting kind of tired of this. When we say the show is coming on, they got to be on that. We understand life happens, but this has been like 2 weeks now almost. So just saying. And they are trying new things. So you guys support them, please. And make sure you like and subscribe to JLJ Media, full of soapy stuff and all that jazz and billy bobbly boo. Okay.
All right.
So, I mean, trying to think. Okay, so Monday the show was not on. They were preempted because it was President's Day. And before we do anything, our thoughts and prayers goes out to Robert Duvall's family. We lost a great one, Hollywood icon, Oscar Godfather, and yeah, had it happen during Black History Month. The Reverend Jesse Jackson passed away as well. Um, I don't even need to go through the list of things that he accomplished, but he he did a lot of good that needs to be addressed. And I'm going to be the shadiest one right now, and because of my hair, and I know James would do the same thing. How come the flags aren't at half stance?
Hmm.
This portion of the show is already brought by Febreze.
Good question.
All right. Mm-hmm. Thank you for the comments about the hair. I really do feel like the Little Mermaid though. So maybe I shouldn't talk. I'm joking. Okay. So
I think you're
so
right. I think it's kind of I don't know what's the right word to use. I think it's kind of fitting or cosmic that he died in this month actually because of all the things he did. I think then he will be extra remembered, even, you know? Brought to you by Febreze.
really,
Always supporting.
right? I mean, I'm gonna be completely 100 real quick. I know this is beyond the gates, but I have to address this. I feel as though with Black History Month, and James and me and everybody else will say it, Black History Month is not just a month.
No.
It's every day, all year, every hour, every minute. And even with this show, with Beyond the Gates, this is already placed in history. So, I mean, I definitely get what you're saying, because that's the same thing we said about Beyond the Gates. When we found out it was going to debut in February, I remember everybody saying during Black History Month. And, you take a look at it, some things are meant to be in certain timelines. So, yeah, I agree with that. So, but you know what else is in February? Valentine's Day. To some people, it's the happiest time of their lives. The birds are singing, the love is there. The cards at the last minute, everybody goes get a Valentine's Day card, put some glitter and stuff in it, and all that stuff, and give you the big flowers, and be like, "I love you." They, profess their love, and then you got some love songs playing. Meanwhile, it's National Single Awareness Day for all of us who are single. It's a time to really reflect on pretty much why we're not in a relationship, because of all the money we save.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you do like that stuff or you don't? Because you seem mad. You do like it or you don't like it? Because believe it or not, you're going to be shocked. I am more of a low key person. Like, you don't need to spend $5 million, and I don't need flowers that die. What I need is just something thoughtful. It doesn't matter to me what it is, like how much it is. It's something that is thoughtful. That's it. Like, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. Like, I don't know. I've been talking about a game for a year, and then all of a sudden, there it is on Valentine's Day. That type of thing. Like, I don't know. Cause do you feel like a guy needs to spend $1,000 of his hard earned money that he probably don't have extra? Like, to me, that seems unfair, but whatever.
No, I will say it shouldn't just be on Valentine's Day. It should be every freaking day. Like
Yeah, of
Vernon.
course. Yeah.
It's like Vernon. Vernon don't just wait for Valentine's Day. He treats his queen every single day. And on a side note, I do like Valentine's Day because it's an official countdown until my birthday. All right.
Oh my gosh. That's it. Moving on. Here we go. We're going to talk about our birthday for the next 2 months, guys. So just get ready. Just wait till mine comes. Just wait until mine comes.
No.
Wait.
No. Real quick. We're not talking about for 2 months, because Sunday, day, birthday. And I'm going to spend it with you guys here on JLJ Media. So there you go. All right, let's get to it. We're here to talk about Beyond the Gates. We are going to, like I said, we're going to talk about a little tidbits here and there, not fully go into everything And then we're going to talk about, since the anniversary is next week, and stay tuned because we're going to have something planned. We're just going to share some of our highlights thus far.
Okay.
Regarding certain things that we don't get to talk about on this show. Like who has the best, wardrobe, who has, so we're going to get into that. So, all right. So Valentine's Day, first Valentine's Day in Fairmount Crest. Love is in the air everywhere you look.
My gosh.
So,
girl.
Amanda.
Can I just say one word?
Girl, go.
You already know. Do you know what I'm gonna say? You know what I'm gonna say, don't you?
I have 3 things that I'm thinking that you're gonna say.
Vanessa?
She was my number 1. Okay.
I'm you know what? I'm trying to be good. But it's hump day. I don't have to be good, right? Do we have to be good, James?
It's prime time. It's prime time. Prime time is different than daytime. We can say, look, okay. So for those who do not know what Amanda and me are kind of excited about, it's the fact that Vanessa and Joey's first Valentine's Day was brought to you by S&M. Legit. So apparently Joey has a fantasy. Like, I guess he's been talking about it or alluding to it, or this must be a thing for a lot of guys, where he wanted, the fire going, the drinks are flowing, and all of a sudden, Vanessa like blindfolded him. Okay. You think that was it? No. You guys forget what kind of woman Vanessa is. Vanessa loves sex.
Be careful there.
No,
this is the kind of gift that I would give. So be careful, Candice.
But I mean, like, she had tied him to the chair.
Yeah.
Had some handcuffs. By the way, this is on during daytime, folks. This ain't prime time. This is on daytime.
She looks super hot, too.
She had the wig on. She had the stockings. He was like this. He was like, let me go. Let me go. And I'm like, now, Joey, I've seen acting. Oh, what are you doing to me? Oh, stop, please.
That was so convincing. Let me go, please.
Please. You let me go. But we found out something. Joey does not like giving up control.
No. So
you have that going on, and Vanessa is full. I mean, okay. And so she then goes and teases him with the roses and chocolate and ice, the right kind of ice, okay? Like, so like, he's like, okay.
Please don't use dry ice.
Right. He was like, oh, okay, I like this. He's like, come here, my little sexy kitten. And the role play, I'm going to tell you something. Lauren and John Lindstrom. And I think I've said this so many times. I am so glad that he's on this show. Okay. Yes, I miss him on General Hospital. But
they have good chemistry.
No, let me break this down about John Lindstrom. John Lindstrom has had chemistry with all of his female leads since day one. Whether it's from Santa Barbara, for General Hospital, as the role
he's a charmer.
He really is. I'll admit to it. As somebody who's met him, he really is. And Lauren, I'm just going to say it now. This is going to be a clip. Lauren is one of the most precious finds of daytime.
Thank you. I agree.
She's gorgeous.
She's funny.
She's sexy. She's funny. And she's somebody that you can tell is having a good time with this story and this character.
And she looks so hot. That should be a clip.
that needs to be illegal. That's legal right there. So Amanda, what did you think of Joey and Vanessa's play date?
I thought it was fun. I thought it was fun. That's the kind of gifts I like to give Candice. I'm not gonna lie. Let me ask you a question. This is gonna Candice. Here's a good one. Are you more dominant like Vanessa? Are you more submissive?
I'm a saint.
I knew it.
It's Lent. It's the first day of Lent.
Oh my God. You said we could be bad. Guys, you see what I put up with?
I said that this is prime time and we can be bad and crazy. But I also realized too that we are two responsible adults here on JLJ Media on Ash Wednesday. And you're in a confessional. All right.
I know.
Okay, let me just say this because I saw people saying online, because you know online is the Bible. Oh, this was too much for daytime television. They need to stop showing this kind of like full blown, like this is the same show that is showing us different sexualities, and they talk openly about open marriages and everything else like that. And I'm thinking to myself, again, if you have an issue with it, okay, I respect. Everybody's not cut from the same cloth to think openly, right? But this is the world we kind of live in, if that makes sense. That everybody does experiment. They do try to do new things to improve their relationship and also find it within themselves if they're that type of person. And I think it's healthy. I mean, because let's be honest. We watch talk shows. Y'all remember Ricky Lake and Sally Jesse Raphael and all that. They would be like, on today's show, my spouse wants to sex things up. Well, Joey, like Vanessa is trying to do something that I think, and I had to think about this. Her and Doug, their relationship was already kind of meditated in a way. They knew each other in school. They were high school sweethearts. They had kids. Da 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 da. She became bored. And I'm wondering if this was something that she would have done with Doug. Rest in peace, Doug. And is this something that she also wants to do to keep Joey? Because Joey at first was like, he didn't want to give up that control.
You know what? You're right, though. We did not really get to see Vanessa and what's his name?
Doug.
We didn't really get to see their relationship. No. Like we didn't get to see how they were together really. He just said his sex drive does not match hers. And so that's why they opened their marriage, because he could not keep up with her, basically. Where he didn't want it as much as her, I guess, basically.
But it's also that question of why.
See, Candice, you're so nice. Because I think people are ridiculous. Like, what do you mean that's too much for daytime? That's number one, that's ridiculous.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to do this. So keep in mind, we're okay. I always say us daytime like us in the daytime community that's watching these shows for so many years. We've been conditioned for so many things, the soap tropes, that the
Okay.
guy can cheat on a spouse, on a female, and 9 times out of 10, we get the and they always take them back, right? We're so used to the Victors, the Nickys, the Brooks, the Ridge, the
Right.
Carlys and Sons, right? Okay. We're not used to a strong female with a strong appetite for sex.
True.
When and the thing is that I'm gonna use Young and the Rustlers because Young and the Rustlers did it, but they did it with the wrong couple. When Victor and Nikki, who everybody knows is a power couple in the GC, when they decided to have Victor and Nikki in an open marriage, this was what I want to say Mal Young was the writer at the time, so this has to be over 10 years ago. This is more than 10 years ago. That was again not the right fit, but at that time I remember people saying, "Oh, they're trying to do open marriages on soaps." No, no, too much. It's too much. We got to remember that there's some people that are watching these soaps that sometimes they don't want to see the reality of what's going on, whether it's um, health, financial, political, or sexual. They don't want to see that because, again, daytime television is daytime television. Why do you think people keep saying that they want more romance? They want um more relationships on television. Well, I'm sorry to tell you
It's
guys,
a
this
soap
isn't
opera.
right,
Like,
but
it's so
they
ridiculous. It's
lost
a
touch
soap
with
opera.
that. Yeah, but people are just like, I don't need to see, oh, this is
Then
so
don't
taboo.
look. Don't watch it. Don't look. Fast forward it.
Don't fast forward. We need ratings.
That's that's just like, are you kidding? I
Um,
if it doesn't, just because you don't like something doesn't make it wrong to the rest of the people, right, in the world. And why does it bother you? Maybe think about why it bothers you so much. To
I'm
be
just gonna
honest,
say this.
do you
I'm
you don't remember all the craziness on Guiding Light?
I
Guiding
mean,
Light done the most crazy stuff. They
but
literally
Amanda,
had so
but
many
Amanda,
crazy things.
but Amanda, I'm gonna say this. Not everybody watched Gone Light. Remember now,
True.
I will say that daytime, okay, how can I do this? Daytime television is escape from reality. Okay. One. Two, daytime television is fantasy, meaning you can live out your wildest dreams via some of these characters on television. Look,
Right.
everybody likes a bad boy.
That's my
Straight
exact
up.
point.
Right.
It
So, but
is
some people,
pretend. She is not
I'm going to
really
do
doing
this.
that to him in real life. It is pretend, guys, just so
Right.
you remember.
I will say this is sometimes it's because I always say this. There is somebody out there watching that can connect to these characters.
Mhm.
So it is kind of a borderline where it is the reality and it's the soap reality. But I think for pure entertainment, that's what the shows are doing. They're entertaining you. And again, you can have your opinion. You can. But also keep in mind there is some people who do actually watch this for what is it? Pure enjoyment. So yeah, so there you go, folks. So real quick.
Oh, let me say hi, Pop Princess. Who else is
Hey.
in the chat?
I can't even see the chat.
Oh crap, my chat quit working. Hold on. Oh, okay, here we
Yeah,
go.
my chat's out.
Lady Blue 206. Hey Paris. Hey Rebecca. Hey Latina girl.
I'm looking at my notes because
I
I
don't
actually wrote
know.
notes.
Don't get offended because I'm not sure how to say it. The end of it looks like Shannon.
Was that
Medora?
Medora? Yeah, I know who that is.
Medora Bohannon. Got
I'm
it.
I'm surprised.
Hi, Medora.
I'm surprised Tony's not here yet.
Hi, Tony. A
What the
different
mess?
Tony.
No, it's probably the Tony I'm thinking of.
Is it?
Tony JC.
You can't see it? Oh, yeah, it is. Hey, Tony.
Yeah. Hey, Tony. All right.
I think I
So,
got everyone.
okay. So I want to talk about something that I'm really happy about.
Okay.
Okay. I love when, and this is why I say, okay, whenever I say this, people say, Valentine's Day can be seen three different ways. It can be seen romantically with you and your boo, y'all be like, hey, what's up? It can be seen as waiting for the next day so candy's off 50%. Or it
True.
could be, I mean, it's a true statement.
You
Or
gotta
it
get
can
them
be,
Reese hearts.
right. No, they
I
were
love
really
those
good
Reese
this year.
hearts.
Or it can be seen as a day to really love yourself, which I think people sometimes forget to do during Valentine's Day, because again, it's all about share the Valentine's Day with someone you love. In order to share it with somebody you love, you need to love yourself first. And so I was happy with Nicole because Nicole does have her options of Valentine's, right?
Oh, I love
Okay.
Nicole keeping her options open.
Keeping her options open.
I agree.
And she decided to spend it with somebody who she felt as though needed to be reminded that she loves this person too. And that was her daughter. I liked how, because we have not really seen, and I'm constantly saying this, is that with Kat, everybody's kind of been against her on certain levels, especially when it comes down to Eva. Right now, her and Tomas, they're all right, but it's still like something is still not clicking. But the thing is that, again, with the recent health situation in the family, Kat's kind of just been here while Nicole's been finding herself like, I'm a single lady, put your hands up. So it was nice to see a mother and a daughter tee and giggling, talking about skincare stuff, talking about boys. But at the same time, they both were texting their boys. Like Nicole was
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm gonna text him. I'm gonna
She was
text
texting
him.
both of them too.
Like she was texting both, and Kat was like, I miss you, Tomas. Like, but I'm having more fun with my mama. I mean, she didn't say it like that, but the more that they talked to about things, and the more that they were talking about, everything, you realize that that's Nicole's baby right there.
Right.
That is, and Kat is just like her mom. They wear their heart on their sleeves. But at the same time, it was kind of nice to see that. I don't think we get a lot of, I mean, we used to back in the day, a lot of mom and daughter moments instead of
True.
mom and daughters fighting over the same man.
True.
Can't say no names.
That's a good point.
Right.
Yeah,
So
I
it was
liked it
kind of
too.
nice.
I liked it too. And we haven't seen Kat that much lately, really. And I don't know. I thought it was fun. Um I think I really like I totally agree with Nicole. Like I love what she's doing. I think that after you have been with someone that long, um, you should not jump into anything too fast. If you were in a normal, now, Vanessa's marriage, okay, that's a different situation. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Totally different. Okay. They had a different kind of marriage, but Nicole has been married a long time. So I'm glad that she's not jumping into anything too fast because that's what Carlton really wants, I think. I think he wants to be serious. He wants to be with her. And I think it's killing him that she's seeing the other guy. What is his name? Kai?
Kai.
Kyle? Kai? Okay.
Again, like I said before, I have a okay. I think my issue with the Colton and Nicole pairing or whatever is, yo, for real, she was married to your best friend for 30 years. You mean to tell me that you've been waiting 30 years to tap that? And again, it doesn't like I get Nicole, I get it, but let's flip it. Because you know what I'm going to say. Let's flip it. You know, everybody is probably saying the same thing, that Nicole is trash because, again, that's her husband, her ex-husband's best friend. So you know how the soap trope would be, right? Is that she going after him versus, that's what I'm saying about this
Oh,
show.
well, hold on. Let's flip it again. Imagine if he was dating her friend that they've been friends with for 30, that she's been friends with for 30 years. Please.
Well,
everyone would go nuts.
Well, it kind of ties into this because Shanice and Nicole and Ted have been working together for a long time. We're just going to say probably for the last 15 years, okay? Shanice and Nicole are cool because remember, they talked about the girl code. So technically speaking, even though they're not best friends, they're still friends. So I do think it is kind of messed up, jacked up. But again, if this was the Young and the Restless, like a la, you see who's best friends on this, like I don't know.
If it was her best friend, Danny, all the girls, Danny, everyone would be harassing the hell out of her, and I would be right in doing it too.
And that's why that's why I like this show because they take the same soap trope, but they kind of flip it a little bit.
Yeah.
To where it is a female dominant. Yeah. If that makes sense. So you had that going. Okay.
Ooh.
No, I gotta get to this because if I don't, I'm gonna lose my I will love and cool. All right, so everybody is having a good time for Valentine's Day. I have to talk about this. Leslie.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. I wore these earrings, guys, especially for her. They're skulls. Can you see it?
I'm going to tell y'all right now. Valentine's Day, again, like I said before, it is a day to love yourself. It's a day to wait, the day before to get the 50% off and,
go get your heart.
And also is a reminder of spend Valentine's Day with the ones you love. Okay. That part makes people sick. So here's the deal. Okay. Ted and Shanice had plans.
Okay.
Right? Even though allegedly the plans were supposed to be for next year, but how convenient it was for this year. Okay, whatever that. Then you had Danny and Andre looking at the head to toe fineness. Yes, they were there. Fine. Again, Ted is all there. You would think Leslie would be like, okay, because she got Marcel, the cop. Well, guess what? He was busy. You would think that Leslie had another option, her daughter. But her daughter is so in love.
Yeah, they are falling in love. They're falling in love.
But Eva felt bad because she didn't get her man something big. because he like gave her like a big freaking like gifts and everything. She just had a little card. And you know what, Eva? I was on your side with this because don't feel bad that you gave him something little.
She'll give him a gift later. Don't worry.
Right.
You heard me?
Yeah, I heard you. Wait a minute. Okay, I do see the chat now. Paris says, I'm not going to feel for Colton because I don't like him. Pretty much. The only big thing people pointed out is that Nicole
Fair.
is that. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing too. Like, the chief of staff even said that. It's like, what is this, Grey's Anatomy? Like, you got co-workers, everybody's dating everybody. And again, whoever wrote this, thank you. Because
By
my
the
whole
way,
thing is, yeah.
Side note, just one side note, real quick. Shanice.
Okay.
Bam. Shanice looks so hot. Good Lord, have mercy. I was like, whoa, look at that dress.
I get it.
I love that dress.
I mean, to me, that's why I said this show, they be dressing people up and down, right, and right.
Mm-hmm. They do everything, the hair, the clothes, all of it. I approve.
Shout out to Delisa, to the crew over there. I hope you guys win makeup, and you already got an award, but still get some more. Okay, so back to Leslie. So everybody is pretty much in love. The birds are chirping, tweet, tweet, tweet. There's a love song. Danny and Shanice gang up on her like mean girls.
They do.
Shanice told Leslie while she was with Ted to keep your panties on, and I mean it this time. Okay? Leslie got back into a corner, y'all. It was a beautiful moment. Until she went back to her hotel room. I've tried to tell y'all. Leslie, y'all were wondering, why is Leslie in so much stuff? Why is Leslie always got to win at certain things? Why does she have to do this? This is the moment I've been waiting for, literally, since the time we figured this all out. She goes back to her room. First and foremost, makeup off. Eyelashes off. She got the leopard print pajama set and a head wrap. Now, I'm gonna tell you something.
And she looks beautiful.
Hold on, but wait a minute. She does look. Trisha looks. But I'm gonna say something. Anybody in the Black community who knows that get up, that leopard print head to toe, right? That's fighting wardrobe. That is the mad woman on the edge of beating you. I can't even say the words because I'm gonna get cut off. But
no, I got it. You don't even have to be Black to get it, Candice. I got it. I was like, why did they do it? Why? What did I say? Don't poke the bear. Poke. No, don't poke the bear. Poke.
All I was waiting for her was to get the Vaseline. And again, that's what I said. Like, it was like when I saw that, and then not only that, she was looking in the mirror. The last time she looked in the mirror is when she was trying on all those different wigs, when she was Shalonda, Wanda, Katrina, all that stuff, right? And again, the fact that Eva pretty much, again, all right, Eva, you did it once. I'm going to need you to keep this and keep your mama, because your mama nuts. But you did good this time. You did really good. And then again, Anita, Leslie putting out her stuff and a bit of everything.
But I love that. I love that so much. Emmy reel. That should go on her Emmy reel.
I mean, Trisha Man Grant has got so much material for this coming Emmys. And then that scene scared the bejesus out of me because here's the thing. Everybody else is moving forward.
Right?
This girl is losing her mind right now. Her daughter is moving on with a great guy. her Ted and wait a minute, let me do it right. Her Ted and Weddy is like, yeah, keep your panties to yourself. I moved on. Which is something I've told you guys I wanted. I needed for Ted to say the stuff that he did this already yesterday is what he should have been doing from day one. Because you egged her on. You don't egg a crazy woman.
Thank you. Been saying that since day one, guys. Don't
You
poke
got Danny.
the bear.
Right. Then you got Danny and Shanice. Now, would Candice have loved it if Nicole was there? Heck yeah. But because
Hell yeah.
Nicole, but because Nicole she's the calm before the tornado.
Not with Leslie, though. Not when it comes
But
to Leslie.
no, but what I'm saying is that, again, I truly believe for me, because this has been a thing that a lot of fans have said. How come Nicole hasn't really gone off on Leslie the way that she should go off on her? And you guys remember, I said Leslie hasn't met the one. Now, with Danny and Shanice, that's two people together, right? Not separate. Shanice can handle it. Danny, okay. With Nicole is that lady first. But if she gets some drinks in her, she might be that other lady. But again, they haven't had that confrontation yet. I keep saying Vanessa is the one, and she but needs to say, when Leslie's through and that glass, I'm like, I was like,
They were like so dramatic. I loved it. Because I'm dramatic
no,
too. It was so dramatic. I loved it.
it was dramatic, but this is where I really got scared for everybody, because Leslie doesn't have nobody.
Yeah. There's a part of me, a little tiny part of me, that feels bad for her a little bit. Because, hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of reminded me of Sheila a little bit, because all she wants is love, and she really, really, really loves. I'm gonna quote that. Love, Ted, and she really wants him. And there's a little part of me that feels bad for her because he doesn't feel the same, and that's so heartbreaking. I know that you've been heartbroken before, but it's really heartbreaking whenever you're like, really? Like, I thought you would feel the same. I thought you felt the same.
You see the face that I just gave when you said that about Ted?
All right, but look, she wants love, guys. She just wants to be loved.
And real quick, I know that Nicole choked Leslie. I know that. But again, that was how many times though? That's been one time. To me, I feel as though Nicole doesn't have to be that girl, because we know she's not that girl. We already kind of know what type of person Nicole is. She'll clock you and shut it down. But again, as many times as Leslie has been doing A, B, C, D, F, G, and Nicole's been around, I feel as though Nicole should have a little bit more oomph on that, right? Now, I saw what you guys are saying. About regarding Anita. And you feel as
Oh,
though this
wait.
might
Let me say one thing before you move on. I do think that Leslie is crazy. I agree. Okay. But I do feel like there has to be a way for her to not. What I'm trying to say is, you're right. She's going to do something that, okay? It's going to happen, right? So
Yeah.
what I'm worried about is how's she gonna pull that off and not get caught? Because she already got lucky and didn't get caught the first time when she tried to kill that girl. That poor
And
girl.
that's something that's irking me too, y'all. They dropped that. They dropped that like a hot potato about Laura.
They did.
I'm like, yo, for real? Like, where is Laura? Like, have we seen her? Where's she at? But no, I know what you're gonna say, and that's what's gonna bring me to this: is that all right? So we know Anita is sick, and again, Leslie is Leslie going to help Anita during this process of the cancer to quote unquote? Now, this is where I'm going to say it. Beyond the Gates, is y'all trying to make Leslie and Anita a Jill and a Catherine? Because now would
Mm,
kind of be the time to start planting that seed where, or, that Anita right now, she's going to need something else is going to happen, and Anita's going to Leslie's going to find out over here, whatnot. And Leslie's the only person that can help. I don't know. I was really thinking about this now. It's now a year. There's been, because I remember everybody used to say that Leslie was Anita's long lost child. Well, we came dead. Y'all always wrong about Vernon being, because for some reason, somebody on this podcast thought for sure Vernon cheated and Leslie was
I
his.
apologize.
I mean, that, so it's like, how do you keep that tie between Leslie and Anita still alive? And I think that's probably why right now, because they really, I'm going to be honest, there was a point where I felt as though they didn't know what to do with Leslie. But if you have her kind of being around Anita while she's sick, a la Brooke and Stephanie on both. Y'all remember that, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So to me, I'm wondering if they're playing that angle, and that's going to be quote unquote Leslie's not past, but where Leslie can show that she's not all bad.
Right. You know what? It might have something to do with the clinic.
That is true.
It might have somehow play into the clinic.
Yeah. So, all right. We told you guys we're not doing a full recap. We just wanted to talk about that. Okay. But now we're going to talk about something before we get kicked off.
Oh, we didn't even ask how much time we have either.
We don't
We're
know.
so professional.
Here's the deal. So, like we said before, next Tuesday is the 1 year anniversary of Beyond the Gates. Can you believe it? I know that year went by fast, right? And first of all, before we're gonna say this again next week. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support for this after show. We couldn't do it without you guys. We do this for you. You guys have helped this show become a success on JLJ Media. So we thank you, both audio, hey audio listeners, as well as video. We are working on getting guests. I know that this has been a topic, but
We're
PR,
working on
and
it.
we have to follow the rules. We can't break them. I mean, we could,
Yeah.
but we ain't. So stay tuned for that. But no, we just really wanted to say thank you. So, and again, next week we're gonna say the same thing. We're probably gonna get a surprise voice from above.
We
So yeah, my
might.
hair
We
really,
might.
man,
I
what
do
do
love
I
your
do?
hair, by the way.
I
You know
when I
I
just
love
did
red.
this,
I used to have red in mine. Sometimes I do
you know
purple.
what I felt like doing? I feel like doing the Kool-Aid song. You remember the Kool-Aid man, and everything? Wait a minute, let me see. Actually, you know who I feel like? I'm gonna be honest, Ariana Grande from what was the show? Sam and Cat on Nickelodeon.
Oh,
There you go.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
So I got a
So
question. I got a question for chat.
all
All
right.
right. If you could put Nicole with anybody on the show, anybody, who would you put her with? Like
Well, you
anybody.
can't.
It doesn't matter if they're taken. Like we're gonna write it into the story.
But
Who do
they
you think she would?
also they can't be related.
Oh, true.
She's like
Oh, sure.
anybody. No, yeah, this isn't General Hospital, okay?
You know what? That might not be a good question to ask, huh?
No, okay, I'll help you out. Out of the four guys that we say, Randy, Kai, Grayson, and
Derek.
sure, and Bill. And
Why did you
Bill,
be with Derek?
because Derek's taken. And Bill, who would
He is
you
not?
guys want to Nicole to be with?
Ooh, Lady Blue says Bill. Ooh, the police chief. Hello. What?
Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had to think about that. Okay, I had to think about that. Okay. Thanks, Kayla. Yep, it's almost coming. Pisces season starts in midnight. All right. No, this is what I want to say real quick
True.
to right. Okay. So we've been talking about the show for a year. Real. What what storyline? And it cannot be the paternity storyline. It cannot be the paternity storyline when everybody found out about Eva. What has
Oh.
been your favorite storyline and why?
Hmm. That's a good question. Do you have more than one, or do you just have one?
I have one.
Hmm.
Would you like me to share it?
Yeah, you can go first. That way I don't say the same.
It's something that's really simple.
Okay.
It's Naomi's decision not to have a child.
Okay.
And the reason is because I feel as though on soaps around this age group, and I'm gonna say they're between late 20s, early 30s, maybe close to
Yeah,
40s.
I would think
A lot of
30.
these soaps,
Early
yeah, a
30.
lot of these soaps, when they have their young couples on, they truly believe that's the only thing that these females want is a baby. As soon as they get married, literally 3 months later, we're having a baby. And sometimes on soaps, that's depending on the situation, is a dead end for a character in the sense of, okay, you now gave them children, marriage. What's the next step? Either you write
Right.
them out, or there's in a standstill, or something like that. I
Okay.
think for the first time that I can remember, Naomi being very outspoken and saying, "Hey, I don't want to have kids because I want to, get settled in my career." And again, a lot of careers out there, unfortunately, this is the truth. When a female is going to be expecting a child, they do treat you different. And if you're scheduled for a promotion or something, they then do this. Oh, well, because you're with child, we want to make sure that you're not stressed out, because stress causes a what? Miscarriage. So I think it's kind of interesting that we have a couple on a show that has different POVs regarding having a baby when, and how many times Jacob wants a kid. He wants that big family, but Naomi's like, now, like, not right now. Sorry, maybe in 10 years, if given that. So, and I think that a lot of people can relate to that. So that's actually, I mean, it's not over the top, but
No.
I just really gravitate to that storyline. So, what do you guys say in the chat room? Nicole with Joey. Hello.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a good one.
Let me see. Isaiah and Eva find each other. Um,
Mine is Vanessa's storyline with Doug
mhm.
because lots of people have open marriages and no one talks about it. And I think it's very interesting that they talked about it. I think sometimes people love each other, but there's reasons. It's not always just because one person is this or that. Somebody might have a medical issue, okay? And so then they can't provide that type of love. And I love that they shared it on there, which also I love Chelsea's storyline because
Yeah.
when I was young, Chelsea is me when I was young. Like I was very I was a little bit wild and I wanted to have fun and I was shocked that she wants to get married so quick. But I also did that. Like I impulsively got married and then got divorced when I was young. So like yeah, I like her storyline too. I would say between those two, because I think they're so interesting. Like when she was in the open relationship with the couple, that's so interesting. Like they don't usually have that on soaps, right?
I mean,
That's like honest.
well, I mean, you had on Days of Our Lives, you had Chanel, Allie, and Alex, but it was the threesome. But a lot of, and I remember the fallout for this because a lot of people was like they didn't want to see that, and I think again, oh, how can I do this? I know that sex is a very strong topic to talk about because
Mhm.
everybody has different POVs about sex, especially on soaps. Some people feel
Yeah,
as though there's not enough sex on television
right.
versus it is we don't want to see that. And again, this is why they used to say love in the afternoon because you would have love scenes. You would have, that, and I get it. COVID changed everything. I get it. Trust me. We was all there for that. COVID did change. And also storytelling of relationships. Some shows are slowly getting back to that. It may not be your cup of tea of how some things are happening, but we're getting back there. But in this day and age, there's so much to discuss regarding sex. It's not just between, and I'm going to be honest, it's not between just a man and a woman. It's between two men, two women, black, white, Asian, straight up and down, all around the Marbury Bush, open, closed, straight, everything else like that. So I just think it's kind of interesting that, when you have characters on Beyond the Gates having an open relationship like that, or, talking about a menage a trois or threesomes and stuff, it gets
Or
people all,
even talking about drugs in a recreational way. They never talk about drugs in a recreation. It's always, oh my God, you did drugs, he's a drug addict. Every time they're always a drug
that's
addict.
true.
They do one drug one time and they're a drug addict. Forget it. Forget it, guys.
You understand. And I think we're going to see more of Naomi.
Ooh. You know what?
What?
Is it Latasha? Latasha, I totally agree. I loved that scene when Vanessa was like, she walks in and is like, this is my man. No.
Yeah, that's what I said. Vanessa is
No,
not the one or
Leslie.
the two. She's not the one or the two. I'm telling you.
She walked in and was like, what is she doing here talking to my man? I
Um,
liked that one.
let me see. Jacob's going to be hurt, and Naomi's going to regret not wanting to. I mean, see, and I feel as though that's why I said I'm actually. This is probably one of my favorites. This is actually my favorite storyline because there are so many people that are Jacob and Naomi.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many people who are like Naomi and Jacob, and it's. I mean, okay. Let me do it. I'm going to use me, for instance.
Okay.
Everybody knows I love. Everybody knows I love children. For crying out loud, I work with children nonstop. I wanted kids. I
And
did.
she
But
babysits too.
I do. I babysit them. I
Like, it's
love my babies.
ridiculous. I'll be like, you got babies again? No, thank you.
Well, I mean, they're better than grown ups sometimes. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they
Anyway,
are.
but the thing is that I I wanted them, but I'm at a point now where if it happens, it happens, because I feel as though I want to enjoy life. And I'm not being selfish for saying that. And I think that's another reason with Naomi. I saw people saying that they feel as though Naomi is being selfish. And I was like, because she wanted to establish herself as a career, as a lawyer. No, she's thinking rationally like an adult. It takes money to raise kids. I'm not a parent, but I'm pretty sure it does. Kids cost a lot. A lot. That was a cue for somebody to come on when I said a lot, but okay. Um, but, but no, that's the crazy part. So I'm seeing everybody saying that Naomi's probably going to be going to Isaiah, the brother. I'm actually hoping that doesn't happen. I know a lot of people are wanting that. Let me see.
I don't want that.
Did they see Naomi? Oh, you
She
mean
could cry
Kat?
on, you know what? She could cry on Derek's shoulder. I'd be okay with that.
No, I already told you. Derek's taken. Thank you. Now I'm gonna
By the way,
Yes,
one thing. Grayson is breaking my heart because he was rude and obviously acting strange. Okay, guys, and now I'm heartbroken because I was so excited that he was on. Do you know what that means? He's probably
breaking my heart.
the boss. Let me ask you a question. Has Jan ever seen Grayson?
No.
Have they ever been in the same room or anything? What if
Nope.
Grayson is Owen?
I told you that.
I know I'm acting like it's my idea.
Wait a minute. Chat room. How many times have I said that Grayson could be Owen? She does the after show with me, and you mean to roll the clip. Okay. All right.
Oh, I thought you know what? I didn't think you'd remember everything you said.
Sweetie.
Oh, I forgot. She's got her notebook.
That's right. I'm a detective.
Her handy dandy notebook. And if you know where that's from,
yeah.
Always.
Right before my Lelucci book.
Okay, we're done. Are we done with the book now?
Which one? This one? I'm halfway done with it. But with this one, no, I'm not. Because
God. There's a paper left. Don't do it. No. You know what happened is I didn't want to believe it.
Let me ask the chat room. Let me ask the chat room this. Well, let me ask the chat room this. Let me ask the chat this. You know, we've had Jordy, we had Greg come on. So far, on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you ranking their characters? Because I'm going to be honest, I know that they're in recurring roles. And again, I'm going to say this. It's kind of weird because we've known Jordy for so long. We've known him for so long. We've known Greg for so long. Okay. So the fact that they're, we talked about this, that they are recurring, but they both give a lot. How are you guys liking their characters? How do you feel about their characters, Amanda?
I think Grayson's interesting. Like, at least we know a little bit. Like, we know, although it could all be lies, but at least we know a little bit about him. And he likes Ashley, which I'm okay with. And I feel like we don't know anything about Kai. It's Kai, right? I feel like we don't know anything. I mean, he's a doctor. I don't really know that much about him. They should really tell us more about him. Oh my God, what if he's the mastermind of the whole thing? And Jordy, oh my God, I'm sorry. Grayson is working for him.
Do you not?
Then
Are you on the show with me every Sunday at 12:30 p.m.? Are
I'm
you
just
on the
messing
same
with
show?
you.
Brooklyn says she loves
I
both
was
of their
trying. I
characters.
thought you were gonna argue with me this time though, because
No,
they're making it look like it's Grayson. Like they really want you to think it's Grayson.
Kayla says, I just feel as though, again, with this show, when you start to think one thing, they flip the script.
Mm-hmm.
Like Derek. Now I can talk about Derek. They're making it seem like Derek is crazy, or he's too obsessed with Ashley by looking at her, kissing Grayson, always talking to her, and also going to her mom.
And he's always trying to ruin their date.
Right. Then you had it where, again, it looked like Vernon did have a secret with Sharon, even though somebody on this show said no. But they made it
Because
seem like there was something something going on.
they did.
So, right. So that's why I appreciate the show reminding us viewers of what a soap is sometimes. Not saying but and let me clarify that, because I know some people might be saying, well, General Hospital, Young and Restless and Bold and Days and that. What I'm saying is that sometimes I do think we the fans, we get so like in the pattern that it's like, okay,
Yeah.
we automatically know what's going to happen. This is because they don't give us like a throw off. And
Right.
sometimes we had that. Remember, we had that back in the day where we was like, oh, wait a minute, what if it's this? Or wait a minute, what if it's that? Instead of straight shot. So I do
True.
appreciate that. I just think, as we go into a year, it's really been a year, and that's crazy. First and
Wow.
foremost, kudos to them, because I'll be honest, I was a little worried. That's why I needed to hear them say they got picked up for season 2, because again, we all know how this works. Is sometimes things get canceled, and just when we start to really like it, and because this was the first new soap in 25 years, the pressure was on. The pressure was on for all of us, including the fans. Mostly the fans, because again, we had to adjust to watching a new soap in today's world,
Right.
with all the text and stuff. So I'm really proud of Beyond the Gates. I'm really proud of where I
And
think the storylines is going at.
the writing is good. The wardrobe is good. Um, I'm
Hair.
really impressed with the show so far. Oh yeah, I love the hair. Oh my gosh. I'm really impressed with the show so far. It's interesting. And that's really important because sometimes
Yeah.
other soaps that have initials isn't interesting at all.
And I and I'm
Like
gonna
they
say
have
this.
a Y and an R.
Well, okay. I'm gonna say this too. I feel as though, again, one of the things that we want to say is we love all the soaps, because I know somebody's gonna
Mhm.
say, "Oh, they went hard on it." Candice is in
Oh
her.
my God, I said one thing. God,
But
calm down.
to me, as somebody who, and James, Amanda, Tammy, if you listen to Soul Party for One and all the shows that I've been on, this is the thing that I really wanted. I've always said I hope that the networks can get it together to give us a new soap. And
And they
I
did.
said, yeah, and I also said the flip side is I hope we, the audience, the viewers, can accept a change, because this is not your typical mama's grandma soap.
Right.
And I think the show has proved it. You know, um, I think the actors on this show, and we know some of them from other shows. So to see their talent continue through this genre is amazing. And to see how this show is growing, like, you guys, they're up for a WGA award. Like we're there for their first,
That's awesome.
The Image Award, which by the way, you guys have, I believe, an hour to vote for the Image Award for best drama series. This is gonna be huge if they win. I do think, somebody was being really shady, and JLJ Media shady. We're shady too. Because of this, it is kind of opening the doors for a lot of shows to realize that, hey, wait a second, there's a certain audience that we've been had that we want to keep. Which brings me to, and now we'll talk about this on Sunday, the big news that Rock Daytime and a lot of people are saying because of Beyond the Gates' influence is that Shamar Moore and Vivica A. Fox are coming back to Young and the Restless.
Oh my gosh. You know, I have a thing for guys with shaved heads. You know that.
Yes, we do. Oh my gosh. wait, wait a minute, let me see. We
I'm so
love all the shows,
excited
but
for that.
you see, but
All right,
Phil is
now
like,
we've got 5 minutes. So
yes.
I do want to say that we love everyone and we really, really appreciate all the support and especially audio too. We love you, audio people. I feel sorry for audio people because they don't get to see our pretty faces, but
Don't worry. They can just know this. I am now redhead. I'm looking like Jessica Rabbit on a good day.
so let
But
me give
no.
our info. We need to give our info this time. We never give our info. Don't let me forget.
Don't need to get our info. Just follow us on
We
JLJ
do.
Media at Candy Mac 82 on Instagram.
So
JLJ
I have,
Media.
yeah, so I have you can find me at the Bold and Beautiful podcast everywhere and ARS 360. I think a lot of people don't know about my personal one because I had it private for a long time, I won't lie. So yeah, that's where you can find me. And you can find Candice. You know where you can find Candice.
Yeah, you can find me everywhere. Candy Max is sold. Just I'm gonna do like James, where all James Live Juniors are sold, and there was
Yeah.
James just now. Just brought, after I had called him like 10 minutes ago, but okay.
So
Kayla wanted to
yeah,
know when
thank you.
Lawrence. Well, she said when Lawrence was on, did we ask about making a cameo on Beyond the Gates?
Oh,
Personally,
that would
I
have
just
been a
love to
good
see
question.
Lawrence on there. I would like to see Lawrence on there. But James, now that you're on, everybody say hi to James real quick.
Was acting up when let me do shit. So I just want to say to the audio listeners, because you guys are very important, we get hundreds of downloads a week from you guys. And we're glad you listen to us on your way to work, or yeah, while you're at the gym, or maybe you're walking the dog, or whatever you're doing. Appreciate that you listen to our shows because the show is becoming a really for us on the audio side. So we will take it. We will take it. We guys are not less than, you are equal to.
Equal opportunity. Equal
Agreed.
opportunity.
And
So
hi, Kayla Roney. I'm glad you're on. It's good to see you on here. Hi, everybody in here.
Hey, Kayla.
I just want to say that this weekend we are on, and I have a guest for General Hospital. You guys know this exclusively. I've not even
Wow.
yet. Letting you guys know first because I do a special episode. So I thought I'd do a special announcement. We have Javi Anchando live with us on GHB Spotlight. He plays Marco. So he'll be talking to us live. I might have another guest who he works with, working on that too. The same.
ooh.
And then in 2 weeks, we got Mark Teschner on GH. His first time on the show with us. Very, very, very casting. 13 or 14 time Emmy winning, award winning, whatever. I'm very excited to have him on. I'm working on a big guest for next week, March 8th. No, March, what is that? March 1st? I think it's March 1st.
No.
Nope,
Oh yeah, it is.
March
Yeah,
1st.
March 1st.
I have about 3 people I'm talking to right now from your guest. So GH for bringing you the guests. Friday will be the Y&R with Michelle Stafford will be out then. So make sure you check that out.
Anything else you would like to say about Sunday's episodes?
No, no, no,
All
no.
right.
Anything?
I said everything.
Well,
Anything?
No, nah, I said everything I need to say. I did.
Anyway,
But on Sunday, I might
you
have
have
more
to
to
wait
say.
till Sunday.
Yeah, I might have more to say on Sunday, so I may have more to say then. But tonight, I have really
no, I thought you had a show announcement that you was gonna make on Sunday about Sunday too.
no announcement. So that I'm like,
So, oh, okay. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. Well, stay tuned for Sunday. So the so
stay
block.
tuned. I just stay tuned. Go ahead
Yeah.
and
Just yeah. Anyway, we're gonna close it out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on Hump Day. This is pretty much we just wanted to come on and talk to you guys and just get some things out. But we will be back Sunday at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time to talk about what else happened because it was a short week. It literally was a short week. You had Tuesday to Friday's episode because Monday was preempted. It was a repeat episode. As far as we know right now, it should be a clean schedule, but you know how the world works. Some things may pop up preempt. And yes, I did know what happened on Paramount Plus yesterday that they fixed real quick regarding Beyond the Gates. So, but everybody, take care of yourself and each other. And also remember to like and subscribe to JLJ Media. Talk to you guys later.
Bye, guys.
for the fun. 1 second.